It doesn't really matter if you have the fastest or the most maneuverable fighter aircraft in the world if you have to engage in combat without a good weapon or two. And it's not always about the caliber. Take the Italian P-108A anti-ship aircraft, for example. It was armed with a massive 102mm gun, which sounds amazing in theory, but in reality, even an experienced pilot would find it difficult to use it effectively in combat. Why would you risk missing most of your shots if there were more convenient and consistent ways to deal damage? Today, we're going to talk about one of those more practical options. The best 7 aircraft autocannons available in War Thunder. The Hispano, the German MG-151, and other guns that you can rely on in any situation. Let's start with the HAW-5, also known as the Army Type II gun. It's basically a 20mm variant of the HAW-103 machine gun. In War Thunder, it's found at low to mid ranks. For instance, as a part of the Schräger Musik armament on the Ki-45Ti. It doesn't have the punchiest high-explosive rounds, but it is very accurate. So we suggest that you ought to use them with universal ammunition. The best aircraft to feature the HAW-5 is probably the glorious Ki-43-3 Otsu. This exceptionally maneuverable aircraft makes good use of hard-hitting cannons to quickly take down anything it opposes in a dogfight. At the 6th place we have the Hispano Suiza 404 autocannon employed by a lot of different nations. Its numerous variants were used on American, British, French, Soviet and even German aircraft. For example, on the captured Tempest Mark V. As France was defeated at the very beginning of the global conflict, French pilots didn't get a proper chance to put it to good use. But the British, having acquired a license to build the HS-404, couldn't get enough of it. Their version entered production as the Hispano, and eventually received several big upgrades. The Hispano is prone to overheating, but can make short work of both aircraft and lightly armored ground targets, especially if you're using a ground targets belt. Then we have the Soviet G-23L. This autocannon is known for its very high rate of fire. Helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft equipped with the G-23L are also usually fitted with a ballistics computer, providing these vehicles with accurate and deadly firepower. Stealth ammunition or armored targets ammunition strongly recommended, but use it sparingly. It's not that big of a concern on helis, but if you're flying an aeroplane, you'd better not waste any of that precious ammo. Number 4 is the German MG-151, available in 2 variants, a 15mm one and a 20mm one. During World War II, this autocannon produced by Waffenfabrik Mauser was one of the most popular weapons mounted on German fighter aircraft. In War Thunder, the biggest selling point of the MG-151 is the fact that it uses the amazing Minengeschoss, a high-explosive shell that had much thinner walls than the conventional HE ammunition, providing a lot of hitting power against aircraft. Just be careful not to overheat the cannon. Use it in short bursts. The 3rd place goes to yet another German autocannon, the Mk103. This is a perfect weapon for mixed battles, as even a heavy tank is not safe from its AP rounds. And it's pretty accurate even at long range due to its high muzzle velocity. Air-to-air combat? No problem either. You have Minengeschosse shells for that kind of thing. The Mk103 is especially effective on the premium Dornier 335B2. 3 of these beauties will annihilate any tank. Even though the autocannon has a pretty sluggish rate of fire and loses much of its accuracy if fired continuously, it hits hard. Really hard. And that's all that matters. The runner-up is the American Aidan M2 20mm autocannon, which is a heavily modified Hispano. It has basically everything you want. An excellent rate of fire, nice ballistics, good penetration, especially if you're using universal ammunition that is suitable for any kind of engagement. Finally, on the very top of our list is the British Aidan 30mm gun, or its DEFA variant. This is a powerful, quick-firing weapon that is effective in any kind of situation and will send any enemy back to their hangar with just a couple of hits. It's best used in short bursts. This way, you won't waste any ammo, giving you a chance to destroy even more enemies. The main, and probably the only, problem that the Aidan has is a subpar muzzle velocity, which makes it harder to hit targets at long range. Every single autocannon on this list is an excellent weapon, both for air-to-air and anti-tank combat. Yeah, none of them is without flaws, but they're all really good at their job. And what is your favorite weapon? Come on, guys. Did it make it to our list? Please let us know in the comments below, because we love to find out.